So why do women like a guy who's a challenge? Why do women have to make it so difficult? Why can't it be just, a case of saying to a woman, hey, I like you, let's start a relationship, and then you start a relationship? Why do there have to be all these mind games and women making it difficult and things? Why can't it just be so simple? You see a girl that you're attracted to, you walk over and talk to her, you say, hey, I like you, give me a number, let's start a relationship. Why can't it be that simple? The reason is that it's very easy for a woman to attract a man. Like, here's the proof. Would you have sex with this woman? How about this one? How about this woman? It's easy for women to attract us men because we make a decision whether or not we'd have sex with a woman just on how she looks. It's like, yep, I'd have sex with her, I'd have sex with her, no, yes, yes, no. And it's just a case of that. So since men make a decision on which women they're willing to have sex with just based on her appearance, it's very easy for a woman to get laid, to get some action. There's no real challenge for her because just based on her appearance, approximately 80 out of 100 guys will have sex with her. Even if they don't like her personality, most guys are still going to be willing to have sex with her. Now, with women, they can and do feel attraction to a man's looks and his appearance and things, but that's not how they make their decision on who they're going to have sex with or a relationship with. Women decide who they're going to have sex or a relationship with based on the guy's personality and potential. So when it comes to his personality, how does his personality make her feel? Does it turn her on? Does it turn her off? Does it make her feel happy? Or does it make her feel bored and awkward? In terms of his potential, does he have the potential to do well in life and to succeed in life, or is he going to be a bit of a no-hoper or a burden for her to carry throughout life? What is his potential as a lover, as a boyfriend, as a husband? Men and women are different in terms of how they select someone for sex. Women can select a man for sex just based on looks and say, wow, he's good looking, I want to have sex with him. But if she then talks to him and he doesn't have a good personality, she feels turned off, she feels awkward, she feels all sorts of negative emotions, then it won't matter that he's good looking. But for a man, he can walk through the world and just see women and say, yep, I'd have sex with her, yep, I'd have sex with her, yep, her, no. And it's very instant. It's like, if she was open to having sex right now, okay, I'd put it in, I'd go for it. And for a woman who's beautiful or attractive or at least decent looking, she'll get to the point where she gets really bored of that. The fact that most of the guys she meets are just too easy. They're just willing to be with her without her really having to do much at all to impress them. They're attracted to her and they want to be with her. That's it. She doesn't really have to do much more because she looks good, right? But that's not exciting to her because it's just everywhere. It's a case of if all you've got to eat every day is plain bread with nothing on it, then eventually you're going to get bored of that. And then if something comes along like a pizza, that's going to be like, wow, really appetizing. You want to dig into that. You want to have that. The same applies with women and being a challenge, right? Most guys don't have the understanding that you're getting right now. They don't have the insights. They don't know that women are experiencing that with pretty much every guy that they meet. And they think that they're doing an original thing by showing her how much they like her. But it's not attractive to her. It's not exciting to her. It doesn't get her thinking, wow, I want to be with him. What does? Essentially, it's about conveying to her, without having to say it, that you can have other women if you wanted to, but you're going to choose her if she impresses you enough. That can be conveyed via your conversation, your body language, your vibe, without actually saying it at all. There are certain ways to convey that, and most guys just don't know it. But when you convey that to women, they become excited. Just like if you're eating bread every day and suddenly a pizza arrives, it's like, whoa, that's exciting. That's completely different. That's something that you actually want to eat rather than the same old thing every day, day in, day out. Now, if you want to be the sort of guy that women hope to get a chance with, then I recommend that you read my book, The Flow. This is very simple stuff. It's not rocket science. It's not something that you need to spend years on to get a degree on or anything like that. Right? Once you have the understanding that I have about women, that took me years to work out because I had to work it out myself, right? But you can learn in a matter of hours. Once you have that understanding, it just changes, right? You change the way that you interact with women and they change the way that they respond to you. And you're the guy that other guys are looking on at going, why are women so interested in him? What's going on there? What is happening? Why are they laughing and giggling? And why are 3 of those women trying to get with him when we're all here and we've got muscles and we're tall or whatever? They're looking at you going, hang on, what is he doing there? What is so special about that? But they can't see it, because most guys will go through their life never knowing this stuff, because most guys don't even think that it's possible to make women feel attracted to them and make women chase them and pursue them. Most guys don't think it's possible. And that's a really big opportunity for you, because it is possible. The thing is, thousands of guys come to my website every day, but only a very tiny percentage of guys actually realize that this is possible and then get started and buy my book. And then the generous ones come back and post up their success stories for guys like yourself to see that, hey, this is real, other guys are doing it, it's possible. All I've got to do is learn these techniques and get these insights, change a few things around, very simple, and then after that I'm going to be getting the results that I've been seeing other guys get with women that have confused me. I just don't understand why they're getting the women. It just doesn't make any sense. Well, it's going to make total sense to you. You're going to be one of the guys that actually understands it. Personally speaking, I never used to understand this sort of stuff, and I'd think, I like that girl, she's attractive to me, why can't she just like me for me, right? I just didn't get it that pretty much every guy that she was meeting felt attracted to her and was doing the same sort of thing as me, hoping to get a chance with her. I didn't know that you could turn the tables around so the woman is hoping to get a chance with you. I didn't think that was possible. I mean, how can it be possible? Well, it actually is. And that is the really insane, crazy, amazing thing that has made me continue working full-time on The Modern Man for more than 10 years now. I have not stopped working on The Modern Man because I've got to get this out there. If you're the sort of guy who doesn't have his choice with women, who interacts with women, and you sort of kind of get there, they're kind of interested, and then they lose interest, or you just can't get the sort of women that you really want to get, they're not that interested in you. Just use my techniques. You don't have to go through the next 10 to 20 years of your life not getting what you want with women. Women aren't impossible. It's not impossible to attract women and get them pursuing you. You've seen other guys do it, and you've looked at them and thought, that guy doesn't look like anything special. Me, I don't look like anything that special. It's like I've got a bent nose, I don't have the muscles or anything like that. My hair's been receding pretty much like this the whole time, but I've had my choice with women. I've had women pursue me. I've walked up to catwalk models and taken them home for sex that night, or gotten their phone number, then had sex on the first date, while they're still in town doing their fashion shows and things like that. And the catwalk models have been way taller than me, but it doesn't matter, because the really pretty women are actually the ones that are easier to pick up, because they're even more bored of the fact that most guys are not a challenge. Most guys are like, oh wow, you're beautiful, and they're just trying to be with her, they're trying to do whatever they can to impress her and be with her. But you can actually turn the tables so that she's trying to impress you. And that might sound like impossible to some guys watching this video right now, but it's not. It's just a matter of changing your approach, changing a few of the things that you say, and conveying certain messages during the interaction, and you'll see what happens. All right, so I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you decide to give my book a try, and if you do give it a try, I look forward to hearing about your success if you post it up on the site.